What's up everyone? Welcome back to this week's YouTube video, and if you're new here, I post every single Thursday all things business, Airbnb, and entrepreneurship. In the last video, I asked if you guys would be interested in learning more about business credit, how to build it, what exactly it is, and how you can leverage it. And I got a bunch of people asking for a video about it, so you guys ask, you guys shall receive. So there's a lot to break down. Let's go ahead and get right into it. What is a business credit score? Just like everyone has a personal credit score, you have a credit card, you spend money on that credit card. Every single month you pay off that credit card and then it reports to the bureaus and you get this score. It's the same thing, but it's just for business. This is important because whenever you start a business, you want to have everything streamlined through the business and not through you personally. Also helps with getting funding. You cannot get around it when applying for, property. So this is really important. It plays a huge role in all aspects of the business. Before you can even get a business credit card or start building your business credit, you need an LLC. There's a couple ways you can go about getting an LLC. The first way is going directly through the IRS. It can be a little bit more complicated, especially if this is your first time doing it, but it is super cheap. I think I paid maybe $60 for mine, and I filed mine through Sunbiz, only for LLCs being registered in Florida, but it's basically the same thing in every single state. It's just called a different name. If that's too complicated for you or stresses you out, you can use InkFile or LegalZoom. These are the two I have used in the past, so I can vouch for them personally. Great experiences with both of them. Typically on LegalZoom and InkFile, you can expect to see like 3 different tiers, kind of personal preference on what you want and need. So you can read the breakdown of what each of them include and then kind of use your judgment to determine which one you should move forward with, like $150 to $300. When you go through these third-party platforms. So a little bit more expensive, but everything is streamlined for you. Now, once you file for your LLC, it will take about a week. Pretty sure you can speed this process up for an additional fee, but mine took about a week to get my EIN number. EIN stands for Employer Identification Number, and it's just a 9-digit code given to you by the IRS. You cannot do anything until you have your EIN number. Once you retrieve your EIN, you will then apply for your DUNS number. So there are 2 acronyms that you're going to hear thrown around all the time. One of them is DUNS number and the other is DNB. Your DUNS number is just another 9-digit identification code, but instead of it being given to you by the IRS, it is given to you through DNB. Dun & Bradstreet. So Dun & Bradstreet is a credit bureau. What is the difference between an EIN number and a DUNS number? So your EIN number identifies you as a business owner. So you yourself, it's saying, hey, I know Haley Anderson owns this business. On the other hand, the DUNS number identifies the business as a whole. Once you retrieve your 9-digit DUNS number, this will help you report to the credit bureaus. So somewhere between a few days and a week, you should have your DUNS number. Once you have all that, you can go ahead and create a NAV account. This NAV account will help you check your business credit. You have your personal credit over here and your business credit. Everything I'm talking about in this video is used to help build your business credit, not your personal. We are trying to separate personally from the business. And in order to do that, we have to start making the business a thing. The next thing you're also going to do is create a NAV Prime account. Now this is a monthly subscription. And what this NAV Prime account does is it just reports to the credit bureaus and it's just another line of credit. Next step I recommend you do is to create 3 Net 30 accounts. These are also known as trade lines. So some people may refer to them as Net 30 accounts, or you also may hear the word trade lines thrown around. It's the same thing. Net 30 account is just a 30-day trade credit for any business purchases. This just means you have 30 days from whenever you receive the invoice to pay that credit balance in full. This will help build your business credit. Personally, I recommend having at least 3 Net 30 accounts. I currently have 3. There are so many different Net 30 accounts out there. If you go on Google and just type in Net 30 accounts, you will get an endless list of options. I use Granger, Uline, and Quill. All of these do the same thing. They're just a separate trade line to help get your credit reporting fast. As soon as you get these different Net 30 accounts, I recommend making a minimum purchase of $100. Buy anything you need. I've bought things on there personally for myself, and then I've also bought things on there for the business. I highly recommend making $100 minimum orders just to get your credit reporting a little bit faster. Now, the next thing you're going to do is get eCredible, and this is another monthly subscription. I believe it's about $10 a month. I have it. I recommend you get it as well. Once you start getting units, you're able to put like your phone bill, your water bill, utility bills on there, and that just is another thing that's helping build your business credit. Once you created those net 30 accounts, you made some purchases on there, I recommend waiting about 2 to 3 months, and that is when you should start to see your business credit. I recommend starting to order again after that 2 to 3 month period. You can check your business credit score via NAV, and this is just another system that you can log into, and I'll tell you exactly what your business credit is reporting. Once your business credit is in decent or good standing, kind of depending on where you're at in your journey, if you have a very warm deal and you need to get funding right away, you can apply right away. But as soon as you apply for these business credit cards, that 12-month 0% APR starts right away. You want to wait until you have a warm lead, or preferably a lease signed, before applying for these credit cards, because you want to save all of those 12 months for as long as possible. There's a bunch of different 0% APR credit cards out there. Speaking from personal experience, I would recommend you apply to Chase first. I got the most funding from there. Also, I believe it is like one of the best banks, especially for businesses. A lot of my students have been able to get approved their highest limits through Chase. Another great credit card you can apply to is obviously Amex. I have two. I have the blue one, and then I also have the gold one. And then also Bank of America, I got approved for decent credit limits. Those are the three that I have, the three that I used, and I highly recommend. It will take some time to start reporting, but this is just part of it. If you start building your business credit as soon as you decide you want to start Airbnb, by the time you get a yes, credit should be in great standing. That's why I recommend doing this right away, because one, it takes time. Criteria you just cannot get around when applying for apartments or even homes. It's something that every single screening process will have. And if you don't meet the requirements, a lot of the times they're not really willing to work with you. As soon as you're like, I want to take Airbnb seriously, start building your business credit. This is just my personal experience. This is what I do personally. I'm sure there's a lot of new ways to do it, a lot of better ways to do it, probably hacks and things like that. I'm always learning. So if anyone has any experience or tips, feel free to comment down below. And I will probably make an updated one of these videos as I continue to grow my business and scale and learn new things. But currently, this is exactly what I'm doing, and you guys asked, so I'm giving it to you. I wanted to make this video very straight to the point. I want you to be able to stop watching this video and go build your business credit right now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I post every single Thursday. Also, I did just want to let you guys know I have recently launched my Airbnb beginner program. This program is great for anyone looking to start Airbnb. Every single thing you need to know and more about how to get your first yes within like 30 days. Had students come in and get a yes within 2 weeks. I think that's the record. And the best part about it is it's only $99. You have a payment plan option as well. I want to make it accessible to as many people as possible. You get monthly live Q&As with me. You get access to a private members only Discord with all of the students as well. You get access to 7 modules, and then you also get copy and paste templates. So profit calendars and pitch messages, so email outreach, cold calling scripts, all of that great stuff that you need to know to get a yes. So if you're interested in joining the beginner program, be sure to check out the YouTube description. This video, you can find the beginner program, which is $99. And you can also find Airbnb Takeoff, which is the more advanced program. You want 10, 20, 30 units. That program is for you. It's a lot more advanced, has everything you need to know to start, but also scale your Airbnb business. That is currently $5.99, but if you go on both of the websites, you can find a secret discount code. Yeah, that wraps up this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to follow me on my social media. I will be going to Nashville, Tennessee this Sunday to set up a new unit. So next week's video is actually going to be a vlog of me setting up the unit. The student who's coming out there to watch me do the whole entire thing, she is one of my Airbnb Takeoff students, so I'll be meeting her for the first time as well. I hope you guys learned something new. Feel free to subscribe, like this video, and comment down below, and I look forward to chatting with you guys next Thursday. Bye!